You know, it's a very rare occasion where we get to bring the ACLU and the Mackinac Center together on a bipartisan package of bills. But today we've done just that. And last week we had a committee hearing on this, and just 2 days before that committee hearing, ironically enough, I had a coffee hour in my district where a constituent asked me, really challenged me, to figure out ways to reduce institutional unfairness that keeps some people in our population consistently disadvantaged, whether due to racism or sexism or classism. And I was glad to be able to point to this bipartisan package of bills as a small solution to resolve some serious inequities here in Michigan and throughout the country by making sure a past criminal conviction in and of itself cannot be the sole reason for denying someone an occupation license here in the state of Michigan. If we want to have a criminal justice system that rehabilitates offenders after their debt to society has been paid, and then they make the decision to contribute to our economy and go back to work, we shouldn't stand as a state government in their way. But right now, we are actually training those who are incarcerated for jobs that they won't be even able to hold after they're released. We heard in our committee from someone who started an initiative to give others with criminal convictions opportunities to find work and contribute to society. But despite his own financial crimes, which were adjudicated 3 decades ago, and despite all of the work that he's done to help people contribute to society, the state won't even let him mop the floor in a nursing home. As the ACLU pointed out in committee testimony, a lot of these hurdles today disproportionately impact people of color because the criminal justice system disproportionately adjudicates people of color. So these bills provide a step, a small step, but an important one, to resolve racial disparities that will give everyone a fighting chance to fairly compete in our economy despite their past mistakes. So I do want to give a real large thanks to the chairman of the committee for taking up these bills and being such a willing partner to move this issue forward, along with our bipartisan sponsors of these bills, because these bills will put people back to work here in Michigan and reduce their risk of recidivism here in this state. So I urge passage for this bill and the successive bills that will be before us. Thank you, Mr.